What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from our Elder Scrolls Legends, and today we're going to play some Giants Battlemage. This is one of the decks that I currently have registered for the weekend Elder Scrolls Legends Masters event. I'm not sold on this deck yet, so I'm still wanting to try it out. Right now my four decks are, since it's open deck list anyway, it doesn't matter. My four decks at the moment are Halalu, typical aggro garbage, Giants Battlemage, Last Gasp Assassin, and my last deck was the Altered Dagoth deck. So, over the next couple days, you may see these decks a little bit more as I want to get more games in, just to kind of finalize my lineup and decide which cards I'm going to be bringing and which decks I'm going to be bringing. I'm almost set on my lineup. I think Last Gasp Assassin will be a thorn in the side of a lot of common decks, but I've kind of also been thinking about maybe trying to fit that Voice of Balance Sorcerer in there somewhere. I think it has enough like awkward plays that make it a little bit annoying to go against. Maybe tack a Memory Wraith into one or two of them as well. I don't know. I'm still working all that out.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
We're playing against Tribunal, which probably is not going to be fun for us.
Do your worst.
We've got a pretty good curve, though.
Careful there, friend.
Just trying to kind of curve out and swing out. I could actually save Brett and Conjurer. We're gonna do that for now. Because I also have the option of Sentinel Battle Macing next turn. Okay. That is also fine.
Your blood will spill.
I'll just drop the Cunning Ally.
Let's shed some light.
We'll hit it. I don't think it's super relevant against Tribunal, but, you know, it's solid. Mummify and Dark Guardian tell me that he's probably playing a slower deck. I don't know if we're really going to have the juice to punch through here, but Sentinel Battle Mace will indeed help.
I am sworn to protect you.
Lydia. Crap, dude. We have another Sentinel Battle Mace. Okay. Let's spread out the buffs a little bit.
I have you now. Your blood will spill.
We have another Sentinel Battle Mace ready to go, so next turn we could potentially push for 9, 12, 16, which would put him in Lightning Bolt range, which is not where Tribunal wants to be. Wish I had the magic to play two of these.
Your blood will spill. I have you now.
Playing slightly slow here, because as we keep dropping buffs onto things, we make him have to play like super defensive. I don't like that this guy's just ripe for the hurting. But like, if that's his best play, it's not the worst thing.
I have you now.
The elements are mine to control.
Okay. I actually could have put Vigilant Ancestor in this lane, but that would have been super obvious that I'm setting up the Earthbone play.
Careful there, friend.
Okay.
I will protect the Hist.
Okay.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
All too simple.
I think we have to attack in this order anyway.
I have you.
We're actually pretty close to lethal here. mean, if Earthbound Spinner gets to attack, we have Lightning Bolt lethal. So I'm kind of liking where we're at. We'll see what he's got, though. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to get that Breton Conjurer lethal. We're going to take that face damage for the victory. Taking down Chunks and his assuming Tribunal control deck. He had a very reactive group of cards. Yeah, not really one card that he played would really be pushing damage besides potentially the Dawnbreaker, but two. Alrighty, let's get another one, guys. In between there, I cut out a game where my opening hand and my first couple cards was Lesser Reward, Rapid Shot, Rapid Shot, Rapid Shot, Lightning Bolt, Sentinel Battle Mace, Vigilant Ancestor. Obviously, I had no plays until, like, turn 5. Even the Rapid Shots were Rapid Shotting into, like, more garbage. We pulled a couple Firebolts, I think. So that game was pretty much me not playing. But we're going to get another game and see what happens. Sometimes you just draw like that. Unfortunately, it seems to happen to me quite a bit. And we're playing against Tribunal again. We're going back into that version of the meta. I guess it's somewhat refreshing as opposed to facing Scout and Halalu constantly, but there are more than 2 decks in the game. But I'll take Tribunal for now, until that gets boring again. I feel like just the ladder goes through these ebbs and flows where just everybody plays the same thing, and I don't know why. Like, there's no clear benefit to it. Like, we do know some of the best decks in the game. That is true. But it's like, there's other good decks. There's a lot of good decks. And we had the Master Series today that showed a lot of good decks. But people are going to play what they like. I'm not gonna knock them for it.
Do your worst. Your blood will spill. By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Let's play the Daggerfall Rooney. Number 5. That's fine. I'm just gonna use my dagger. We're gonna pull Skaven. I'm gonna. Do I want to save the Skaven? My play is either use the Steel Dagger and just trade, and then drop Vigilant Ancestor. Which I think I like, because I kind of want to save the Skaven. Or I also could Firebolt Skaven, and that keeps everything alive.
Do your worst.
Let's try that.
Your blood will spill.
Just in case he gets a Creature Prophecy. Let's do this.
Let's heat things up.
Your blood will spill.
Normally I don't play a creature before popping a rune, but if he got a Creature Prophecy, I wanted to be able to remove Haunting Spirit before a creature hit the board. Not that I think he's playing many Creature Prophecies, but it's better to be safe than to deal with a +3/+3. I believe a wise man once said something to that effect. Kind of crappy that we lost our Daggerfall Mage, but there are more important things that he could be hitting. I'm guessing he's going to draw a card. Yeah, because the +1/+1 obviously doesn't help. Okay, what else we got now? Telvos. Telvos cannot be played.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Is that a Prophecy Jav, boy? Nope, it's a Prophecy Harpy.
Your blood will spill.
Okay, let's just slam that guy down. He can take this out, the 2/1 out. I'm sure he's got other stuff to take the rest of this stuff out. But we are in desperation, try and poke him down into Lightning Bolt range mode.
By the light of the 3.
I don't think that was the most useful edict. I mean, it was obviously a good edict, but I don't think it was the best edict. He's going to use negation. Yep. Like, he just used a lot of removal to not accomplish a ton.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Now, this requires him to have more hard removal on hand. He hasn't used them very much, so it's very likely that he has more. As we see here. You got a trade, yeah. We're gonna pull a Crown Quartermaster. We're just gonna drop those two guys down. We can hit for 4 with Crown Quartermaster, which isn't super relevant. What I would rather do is top deck Earthbone Spinner if both of these survive, and be able to Earthbone Spinner ourselves for 5 damage and get Lightning Bolt lethal. Never mind. Earthbone Spinner's still a great draw, though. Because we could Earthbone Spinner and double Dagger to hit for 6. Or 7, which would set up a Lightning Bolt next turn. I have no faults with that. Instead, we're just going to pull another Vigilant Ancestor. Oh, we're drawing like crap at the wrong time. There's so many cards that would have been really good there. Vigilant Giant and Kano would have been great. Alright, so he's going to buff his Spider Worker if he swings now. Which still gives me something I can Lightning Bolt if it gets out of hand. Obviously, I'd rather save the Lightning Bolts for potential lethal. But you can only work with what you got right now.
Move we can't anticipate.
Come on, Earthbone. Please, Earthbone. Earthbone one time. Earthbone's still really good. Nice.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Okay. As long as that's not a Knight of the Hour or something wild. I'm fine with this as long as there's no Knight of the Hour that comes down.
So predictable.
Okay. We have lethal now. As long as there's no way to heal this turn. Alright, we win. Cool. This is what we were trying to set up. I've been asking for it for a couple turns.
A fine battle.
And I got my wish. Alright, so it looks like we have a pretty decent matchup with this deck against Tribunal Control. Got a little iffy there, but you know, what are you gonna do? Not every game's gonna be a blowout. But unfortunately, today's video is gonna be a little bit short. It's already super late. We had fireworks in town today. I think I mentioned that already, though. So I didn't even get home until super late. So video is gonna be a little bit on the short end, but I still need to shower and get ready for work tomorrow. So I do apologize, but I wanted to make sure I got you guys at least a little bit of content with some of the tournament decks I'm working on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm DragonTamerBlayde, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.